Hello, how are you all today? That's my German accent. I'm currently workshopping it, so if you have any constructive criticism, I would really appreciate it if you comment down below and tell me how I can improve. Anyway, you might be able to tell, but I have two barren bookshelves behind me. I won't say that these bookshelves are usually filled to the brim, but they are usually at least somewhat filled. The reason why they are empty right now is because today I intend to reorganize my books. I've actually been meaning to do this for a while, but I was very attached to the way that my bookshelves looked, because I feel like everything just looks so nice and like organized and like beautiful, and now they're empty and I have to do it all again. My fucking cat is fucking around in the fucking book stacks right now. Oh my god! Oh! Jesus Christ, mate. Anyway, my goal today is to organize my bookshelves in a way that is visually appealing and that also puts more emphasis on the books that I actually care about or that I at the very least want to reread. Oh my god, she looks like she's gonna jump again. Please do not. There's Freddy Fazbear. Anyway, TLDR, okay? I want to reorganize my bookshelf because it's just the vibe, okay? It's the vibe. The vibe is reorganizing my bookshelf. And that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna show you my stacks first. These are my book stacks that I've organized for my bookshelf. I'm gonna try and make this experience as least awkward as possible because I feel like it's gonna be really awkward. These are my paperbacks, these are my hardcovers, these are the stragglers. I've organized them by size, and by size I mean height, not width. So that's my only big paperback. I don't know, Maphead is just a special size. More Than This by Patrick Ness is just a little bit smaller than these ones, and these are like average paperback size, these 3 stacks. These are the stacks that I care about, these are the stack that I don't really care about. Next ties down, stack that I care about, stack that I don't really care about. These 2 stacks are actually both different sizes. This is a little bit smaller than this, and this is a little bit smaller than this. But I like all the books in those stacks, so they are safe from being culled. This is children's books, and I guess they come in their own special size, I don't know. This is mass market paperbacks, and I love my fucking mass market paperbacks, even if they were shit, so gotta keep all those. And then this is like a special stack that's like, graphic novels and also a Duel with the Vampire Lord. So I don't know, it's in a league of its own. This is my biggest size of hardcover. They're all pretty good, so I left them all in one stack. And then this is my next size down of hardcover. This is the stack that I don't really care about, and this is the stack that I do care about. This is like the average size of hardcover, so these are the 2 stacks that I want to keep, and that's the stack that I'm like, I could do without. And these are my stragglers. So Thornhedge is a little bit smaller than these guys, and then the Renan is a little bit smaller than Thornhedge, and Geekorella is just a weird fucking size. I don't know why it is the size that it is, but it is that size. And then those are 2 books that I have not read. So the idea is that the books that I put on the top shelves are the books that I liked more, right? That I want to have more importance on my shelf. You know, those are the shelves that people look at first, probably. And then the books that I didn't care as much about will go on the lower levels, okay? This is okay, classism. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You know what I mean? So that's the first bookshelf done. Ta-da! So I was kind of aiming for like a dark purples and reds vibe, and I feel like it looks pretty good, but also I don't know. I feel like having that next to Twilight might be too much, but it doesn't look bad. Like, I feel like I could get used to it. Hold on. This is the shelf with a doll on top because I feel like I'm a doll collector. I put my dolls on my shelves because I think they look cute up here. And I feel like she kind of completes it. You know, having something in the foreground kind of like makes it feel better. I don't know. Pretty pleased with this shelf, so I hope we can continue this energy, you know what I mean? Problem is, these are the 2 books that I had to shun from the shelf. Chain Gang All-Stars is the same size as all of these, right? These are the only books in my collection that are this size. So I don't know where I would put Chain Gang All-Stars, but also it really does not fit the vibe of the shelf, so... Alright, this is the second shelf. Kind of sci-fi fantasy, orange and purple and gold vibes. I don't know. This stack is kind of off-putting to me, but oh, it might work. I had a Study and Drawing there originally, but I switched it out for the Weston game, and then also The Devil in Winter, which is a little mass market paperback. I'm not obsessed with it, but you know, it looks cute right there. So there it goes. I feel like it might be a little hardcover heavy. Like, these are all the same size, and I worry that like it might be too much, so I might fiddle with it a bit more. And then we've got our girl Scolita here. She's the guardian of these books, and I don't know, I like it, but I might switch it up a little bit. Those are the first two shelves. I'm gonna try and just go here on. I'm not gonna stop for every shelf, and then we will meet back up at the end. So I will see you soon. That's it. I've reorganized my bookshelf and I don't like it. Maybe I'm just averse to change. I think I just have to sleep on it because I feel like I probably felt this way the last time I organized my bookshelf. It's way more filled than it was the last time I did this. There was extra shelf space and like a lot of extra shelf space. To be fair, I did like carry over some books. I have another bookshelf over there and I brought over some of those books to this bookshelf, but I feel like it wasn't really enough for it to fully be filled like this, but I guess it is. I don't really know. These are the books that I could not fit. Oh my god, please don't hit me. These are the books that I could not fit on this shelf. Court of Thorns and Roses, the original series, then Alex Approximately and The Dead Romantics. I'm not really upset that I couldn't fit them on the shelf. I'll just put them on that other shelf. I am just a little shocked that there wasn't enough room. You know, like I felt like it might just be the way that I organized them this time. I feel like I didn't organize them so differently. I generally organize my books by size and I fit books in where I can. There's an ounce of extra room on the shelf. There's a space because this shelf has Strange the Dreamer. It's down here. You can't see it, but it's down there. And I have the sequel to Strange the Dreamer, but it's not on this shelf yet, so I need to make space for that. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Not great, but not horrible. There's like fucking dust everywhere. I know that it's like flying around. It's because I dusted the bookshelves. And also I have cats. And they have fur and they shed a lot. I'll give you a final tour and then we will wrap it up. All right, so there she is. Top shelf, you know, kind of dark, moody vibes, little dark books, lots of red. We got Freddie Fazbear right there and LOL OMG doll, that's great. Then we have this shelf, which I did end up switching around from when you last saw it. I had Small Favors instead of the Anthropocene reviewed, but I wanted Small Favors down here because I made a little rainbow. Oh, how cute, look, aw. But it is unfortunate because Small Favors and House of Salt and Sorrows are both by Aaron A. Craig, and they're like kind of, they have like similar covers. I think they're kind of meant to almost be paired together even if they're not the same series or anything. Moving down, this is my more colorful shelf. Get the fuck out of here, Temmie. This is where I left the room for Muse of Nightmares so that it can go with Strange the Dreamer. I've got my little rainbow set right there, and Rochelle. Love you, Rochelle. This one's also pretty colorful. I tried to put all of my like graphic novels here, and Solutions and Other Problems and Hyperbole and a Half are together now. They were not together on my original bookshelf. We've got Honey Swamp, I think is her name, and then we've got Monty, because I did have a Five Nights at Freddy's phase. I'm kind of out of it, but I like having him around because he's a funny little guy. Moving down, we've got this shelf, which I think is kind of ugly and I'm kind of upset about it. Not vibing with it. I kind of shifted some books around because I was like, well, maybe I'll bring out like the red and the green because there's like green books here and there's red and blue, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, their colors are not, they don't really go together. Maybe that'll just be a really fucked up shelf. Then we've got this shelf. This is another really cute shelf. Very colorful. And then I did not record the bottom 2 shelves. I'm very sorry, but there's definitely room on this shelf for more books, right? So like if instead of having like this in the middle here, it was to one of the sides, then you could probably stack more books on top of these ones. But we'll have to see. I've got my nice little rainbow high doll. And then over here, this is the last shelf. Yes, she has kind of purpley vibes. I could probably fit another mass market paperback or a couple more up there. I stacked a map head like that. Looks kind of weird, but we're just, you know. She's covering it up. She's slaying. She's serving, okay? In the coming days, I'll probably shift things around some more, and as I finish more books, especially books that I enjoy, they will definitely take precedence. I will move books that I don't really enjoy off of this shelf and onto a different shelf or something. I don't know. I'm right pleased with it, or more or less pleased with it. Anyway, that's everything. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts, feelings, suggestions, you can leave them in the comments below. I know this is kind of like a boring video, like, what the fuck? I'm not Marie Kondo, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I thought it'd be interesting to film at least. I think the time lapses will be fun, except for the one that is not in focus. And I know that it's not in focus because I've seen it, but there's nothing I can do about it now. So I'm sorry about that one. And then I know I didn't film the last 2 shelves, but I was getting kind of lazy. Okay.